Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are once again going to be discussing all of the new alleged information coming at us from the leaker drama situation. Once again, if you have no idea what exactly I am talking about when I say that, check out the video that I will link down below in the description. It'll get you all caught up to speed with what's been going on and where exactly this information allegedly comes from. And also, keep in mind, this video may contain potential spoilers depending on whether or not this information actually does turn out to be true. So with all of that being said, let's talk about one of the, in my opinion, biggest and also most confusing statements brought to us by all of this new alleged information. That, of course, regarding the original plan allegedly being for Master Wu to be the master of Lord Ras. So yeah, we need to spend some time talking about that because that is a very wild statement just right off the bat. Now, yes, apparently, allegedly, this is no longer the plan. At one point in time, that was going to be the plan for Ninjago Dragons Rising, but apparently, according to these leaks, again, that is no longer the case. I think it's very important to establish that right away, and we will talk about a little bit later who exactly the Master of Lord Ras could be, again, if it's no longer Wu, but the original plan was for, again, allegedly Master Wu to be the Master of Lord Ras. And I'm sure a lot of Ninjago fans are rather relieved that that did not happen. However, believe it or not, I do think that would have made sense, and I do think that could have worked. I'm not saying that Master Wu would have been evil again, or anything like that. We've certainly had our fair share of evil Wu before. Instead, it's very obvious that Master Wu and Lord Ras both want the same thing, or at least they did at one point in time. That, of course, being, I guess, to reverse the merge, presumably. Because remember, Master Wu's father, the first Spinjitzu master, was very much keen on stopping the merge from happening. That's the whole reason why he sought out the Source Dragons and actually created the Dragon Cores. It was to prevent the merge way back when. And like we saw before the merge hit nowadays in the modern day Ninjago setting, Master Wu was very much panicking as soon as he sensed the merge was upon them. We also know that he somehow caused the merge, which of course a lot of Ninjago fans have been speculating is just because he feels guilty about being unable to stop the merge. Therefore, he blames himself for the merge, therefore he caused the merge. We also know that Lord Ras also wants to reverse the merge, allegedly. That's been his entire goal this entire time. Again, if you take his word at face value, which in my opinion, I feel like that is his goal, but I feel like he isn't really, again, explaining the entire situation or why exactly he wants to actually reverse the merge. So taking all of that into consideration, I mean, yeah, that would have made sense then if Master Wu was the master of Lord Ras. Maybe, again, initially just given their very similar goals. I imagine, again, if it was still Master Wu, I don't think we would have had certain things go on in Dragons Rising. Like, for example, I don't think Master Wu would have been able to seek out Lord Ras when he was younger or anything like that, like we saw in a flashback from Dragons Rising Season 2, and also I doubt he would have still captured Master Wu at the end of Season 3 if the whole thing about Wu being the master of Lord Ras was still in play. And also, if we take the leak at face value, again, it's not the case anymore. However, I do think that would have been interesting for a number of reasons, and maybe you could see this as being a missed opportunity. For example, it would have been awesome to see how the ninja react to this entire dilemma. Because say again, it was revealed that Master Wu was also the master of Lord Ras, well, would that mean that Wu has been a villain this entire time? I certainly think some of the ninja would think so, and Lloyd especially would probably feel pretty betrayed by what exactly his uncle did. There's already been a lot of heat thrown at Master Wu already for allegedly causing the merge in Dragons Rising, and I imagine with this revelation, things would have been even worse for him, and his relationship would probably be even more scarred with the ninja. Also, maybe Ninjago missed an opportunity here to draw the parallels between Lloyd and Lord Ras as a character even further. They are both very similar, being masters themselves and even training the same characters. But again, those lines would be blurred even more if they served the same master themselves. I just feel like there's too much going on in Dragons Rising as it is to actually say that this is still in play. To say that the idea of Master Wu being the secret master of Lord Ras is still a realistic option. So instead, who else could the master be? Well, in my opinion, like I've been saying for a very long time now, the Master of Lord Ras is probably someone very original to Ninjago Dragons Rising. In fact, we've heard various rumors supporting that as well. Not so much a character from the previous Ninjago series, Master Wu included. I know there's been some rumblings about maybe Garmadon or the first Spinjitzu Master possibly being the Master of Lord Ras, and honestly, I'm not really sure if either of those theories make that much sense. In theory, I could see maybe the first Spinjitzu Master, just because, like we mentioned, the first Spinjitzu Master and Lord Ras share a lot of similar goals even now, but considering everything that we allegedly know about his master, and assuming that it is indeed a Dragons Rising original character, well, the first Spinjitzu Master would not necessarily count. I know there's also been some rumors about a Source Dragon being the Master of Lord Ras, but honestly, again, I feel like it's not going to be any of those previously mentioned theories. I will say though, once again, the idea of the original plan being for Master Wu to be revealed to be Ras's master, I don't think that's as far-fetched as people are suspecting it to be. It certainly would have made for a very interesting plot twist at the very least. I don't think there would have been anyone out there who could have predicted that Master Wu was this secret, mysterious master the entire time. Now, to wrap up this video, I would just very quickly like to talk about the possibility of maybe us Ninjago fans seeing some kind of remnant of this idea in future Dragons Rising storylines. The reason I say this is because Lord Ras has actually captured Master Wu, like I mentioned before. That is very much one of the cliffhangers that Dragons Rising Season 3 ended on. So obviously Master Wu has some type of relevance to Lord Ras and his plan, whether that be to create dragon icons, or maybe he's needed for some kind of ritual. Maybe using Master Wu's spirit is the only way that Lord Ras's master could become physical. It's honestly very hard to say what exactly is going to be going on, but considering that Master Wu is again in the mix here between Lord Ras and his master, something tells me that maybe some of this storyline could have been recycled and actually used for actual Dragons Rising seasons. Like I said, it's at least possible. But with that being said, everyone, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Quite a lot to talk about surrounding this entire situation, I must say. Leave all of your thoughts, theories, speculation down below in the comments. And once again, take everything that you heard in this video with a very heavy grain of salt. These leaks have most definitely not been confirmed, so take them as you will. But thank you so much for watching today's video, everyone. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon.